Perhaps we can settle debates over the curriculum by making an appeal to knowledge itself. That is, knowledge aside from any particular interest, apart from an interest in knowing itself. For when we say, "I know something," we are making a claim about our hold on reality that is far firmer than if we were to say, "I have a hunch, I guess, I wish." Where does most of our knowledge come from? Well, in short, it comes from experience. This may be personal experience. Our own daily interactions with the world provide us with many occasions for trial and error. We get to work out what is in the world, how it works, and how we can best deal with it. We get it from the experience of others, in particular others who we trust. We watch our friends and our parents and others around us experiencing the world themselves, and we listen to them as they recount their experiences. A lot of our experience in the contemporary world comes second-hand. Just think of how much of your experience is first-hand experience, things that you have experienced yourself, and how much of your experience today has come second-hand by way of various forms of media. And importantly, we gain a lot of our knowledge through schooling. And what schooling does is it introduces us to the great stockpiles of experience that our society has accumulated over many, many years. So that if, for example, we're studying geography, we can come out of this saying, "I know something about a distant place, about the people who dwell there, about the nature of the climate, and about the land." Or if we're studying history, we can come out of it saying, "We know something about the significant events that have shaped the course of human affairs." When it comes to factual knowledge, the truth, the natural sciences hold a privileged place in Western society. Now, this is understandable given some of the breathtaking advances in the sciences over the last 200 to 300 years and what they've allowed us to do, if we overlook some notable failures and rather sinister applications. These stand as a testament to science's talent for generating knowledge, or more specifically, as a testament to the power of the scientific method in granting us access to the truth of the world. What the scientific method does is effectively formalise the way that we gain knowledge through experience. What it does is lay out a set of conditions that allow us to make general statements on the basis of a set of specific observations. This is what is known as inductivism. What are these conditions? You need to make many observations. You cannot make a general statement about anything in the world based on one single observation. So, for example, if you heat a piece of metal and you notice it expands, you cannot make a general statement about the world, about all metals expanding when they're heated, purely on the basis of that one observation. You have to do it many, many times. But that in itself is not sufficient. You have to make these observations under a variety of conditions. You may want to change the temperature, for example, that you're heating your piece of metal at. You may want to cut your piece of metal into various lengths and see if that affects the expansion. You may want to try it out on a range of different metals. And then, at the end of this process, if you have made a sufficient number of observations under a sufficiently wide variety of conditions, and every time you heat your piece of metal or another piece of metal, it expands, then you can confidently say, all metals expand when heated, and then use that knowledge to go on and build great things the Sydney Harbour Bridge, the Brooklyn Bridge, the Eiffel Tower, railroad system.